Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss Kaspa and its token KAS. None of the content is financial advice. This is the price color coded of Kaspa with respect to the risk level based on the polynomial regression based fair value. This fair value is a good estimation of if that is the line in gray color is a good estimation if the price is undervalued or overvalued. Whenever the price gets sufficiently close to the one standard deviation residual bottom regression, that is this green line over here, dotted green line, that's where historically speaking, again, not financial advice, accumulating below or at the dotted green line has been working out really well. This dotted gray line for green line for Kaspa is at around almost 4 cents, whereas the price is at around 5.4 cents. This is the technical analysis of Kaspa's weekly price action. Again, you can see there is a clear-cut downward trend where the green zone over here is the range of possible price action ranges for Kaspa, again drawn from several years after the bullish uptrend, again which concluded, you could argue, over here instead of this point over here. That would be a better estimation. And there was one rally back to the top of the channel, but ever since then the breadth of the channel is again ever so decreasing. That means, again, you can see over here, this was the series of a lower high and lower low, and whenever the price comes close to this proximity of this lower green line, then there is a rally back to the at least to the middle part of this dotted green line over here, or to the top of the channel. Right now the levels of support have been broken. The almost 5.8 5.9 cents level, this is a white line over here, which held as support for quite a bit, while got broken in early October dump of Kaspa, when the price was lower than 1 cent. Now came back to 5 cent from that point, still below the 20-week moving averages, which range from 7.9 cents to 8 cents level, and the 50-week simple moving average at around 9.6 cents. So if we were to have a counter trend rally or any rally towards the end of the year, the first level to look for is if the price could rally to the 20-week simple moving average, that could take the price as high as about 8 cents. Again, this is a declining value, so by the time, if you were to extrapolate based on this downtrend, the 20-week moving average could meet the price action mid to late November, somewhere at around 7.5 cents, and the 50-week simple moving average could be close to somewhere around between 9 cents and 9.5 cents. So those are the technical levels based forecast. Coming to the regression based top channel, that is this dotted red line over here, which describes if the price is in an overvaluation territory. This is the 2 standard deviation ceiling drawn from the regression based fair value, whereas the bottom is 1 standard deviation. That's because price has been in an uptrend for quite a bit. Again, that story did change since July 2024, but before that, price was going up and to the right. Again, now the top of the channel for regression based overvaluation for Kaspa token KAS is at around 11.73 cents, and you can see there is a 10 to 20% tolerance in major euphoria phases. To account for that, what we have done is create price and respective risk level for respective price action. So let's see if the price action goes to that 0.5 risk, like it did go in middle of July, and that is the case where the price action could be at around 9 cents. Whereas if it goes all the way to the 100% risk near the market cycle top, without much change in the regression based slope, the slope is a function of price. So given the current trend, the slope is in downward trajectory, but let's say if there is an upswing, then, and a sustained upswing, then the slope could have slightly bullish bias. That's the reason this chart is a dynamic chart, and reacts to the latest price action as well. But again, it's not retroactively fitted every single time. So if the price action goes to the top of the channel, the 0.8 to 1 risk is between 12 cents for Kaspa and 14 cents, with a midpoint at around 13 cents. So that's the regression based story for Kaspa. The machine learning or the ARIMA based forecast, which is again an extrapolation based on the weekly price action for Kaspa. Again, it has the bear case, base case, and the bull case. The bear case is this green line, which is again going all the way to about 3 cents towards the end of year, with the series of lower highs and lower lows continuing. If there is a non-euphoria bull run peak for the asset class in the next two months, 3 months, then the one standard deviation non-euphoria bull run peak for Kaspa is at around weekly average is at around 9.3 cents. That is in line with the expectation of that top of the channel and the 50-week simple moving average meeting the price action. So these are the two disparate models, as well as the 0.5 risk on the regression based model. And if there is a euphoria case towards the end of the year, the price action could top at around 13.6 cents, again with confluent with that regression based model, 13 cents being the target per the euphoria case scenario per the machine learning model. This is again how this seasonal ARIMA based model is evaluated using machine learning techniques with confidence levels at 95 percentile confidence. What is the bull run ceiling and in that euphoria phase is at around 14 cents for Kaspa. Again, the top of the channel is, you could argue, if you were being slightly lenient and made this as a top of the channel, again that beautifully ties to that 13.7 cents, which is the euphoria ceiling, as well as the regression based. So several different models which are again do not have any basis in common, still pointing to these kind of scenarios. The time weighted average price risk has gone down quite a bit. So whenever the price is, historically speaking, below the blue line on the time weighted average price scenario model, that has been a decent time to get in. Right now the time weighted average price is at around 7.6 cents. That is again coincides with those 20-week simple moving averages, and the price below that makes it into a time weighted average price risk is rounded off to 0. They are never 0, but again, for the simplicity, we have made it this model to react in such a way that whenever the prices for top cryptos are below the time weighted average price, they are rounded off to 0. So the simple moving average risk has gone down as the price is trailing below the simple moving average price, 20-week simple moving average price and you can see there is a trend where in major rallies the price does go to that between 0.5 and 0.6 risk. If that kind of a scenario is ahead of us, the 0.5 and 0.6 risk again for Kaspa is between 13 cents and 14 cents. So again, that again establishes another model in favor of that price action. Overall, the estimated bull run scenario, again, all of these charts, by the way, are available on cryptoweeklies.com, link on the bottom of your screen, all available for free. You can check out again, the estimated bull run peak is slightly more optimistic as it relates to the several risk based model. Again, if they were to reach their pinnacle, if all of these individual models were to peak at one single point in time, then the price could go at around 20 cents. But again, to be more conservative and give a 60% weightage of 20 cents, that takes the price somewhere between 12 cents and 13 cents. The rest of the models, again, they are more optimistic than the cases that we discussed. That's just requires a lot of alignment between the regression based model, time weighted average price risk model, and the SMA model together going to a weighted risk of risk of somewhere between 0.9 and 1. So that's how these models were calculated, and leaving the bull peak as a discussion for some another day. What we have as a summary over here as a Confluence, the first area of Confluence is rally back to 20-week simple moving average. If that happens, then the 50-week moving average coming in at around 9.5 cents. That's the second target, and the third at around 13 and 14 cents. With that, I would like to conclude. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.